Jauan Jennings wasn't there, and he pulled himself out of last practice, or they pulled him out of last practice with a calf injury. I was curious to see, is it serious? It's the second time he's done it. Was it bogus? Is he holding out? Is he holding in? Is he about to get an extension? What's going on? But it seems like it's just a legit injury, calf injury. He's 28 years old. As any Niner fan or follower knows, when they say calf, that could be calf or it could be Achilles. So concerning. We'll see when he gets back on the field. But 28 years old isn't young. It's the age that Christian McCaffrey was last year when he had Achilles issues. So let's talk about how Jauan put himself in this situation. I mean, when he demanded an extension or a trade, at the time, I thought he had perfect timing. I thought he had all the leverage. Ayuk's out. Ricky's hurt. You're the number one receiver. Get your money. But he didn't hold out. He didn't really use his leverage. He didn't even hold in. He started practicing as if he was given some type of verbal assurance, like as long as you practice, we'll take care of you at some point. Then he got hurt. And, those verbal assurances aren't binding. And if you get hurt, the offer goes away. So that's too bad. I think in retrospect, he probably should have held out, but really it goes back before then. Last year, he asked for an extension, and he was coming off a good postseason, a good Super Bowl, but he was still technically the number 3 receiver on the depth chart, and all he got was 2 years, $15 million. And he delayed his free agency by a year. If he hadn't asked for that extension last year, he would have been an unrestricted free agent this year, probably the best unrestricted free agent on the market. He might have got $20 million a year. Instead, he got the extension last year, which gave him a big raise at the time, but now he's once again underpaid and he's hurt, and he's not going to hit free agency until he's 29. As a receiver, that's not what you want. You want to hit free agency as early as possible, unrestricted, because at 29, you're practically 30. And 30-year-old wide receivers don't get paid a lot unless they're 8-time Pro Bowlers. So his agent is Drew Rosenhaus. Usually you'd think a guy like that would have the best plan. And maybe this was a good plan on paper, but it seems like it's backfiring big time for Jauan Jennings. They're going to need him, though, this year. He's really important. This is a big deal. Jauan Jennings' calf. They need him to be the number 1 wide receiver this year because George Kittle isn't going to lead the team in targets. I hate to break it to you. As much as we all love George Kittle, there's a reason why he hasn't led the team in targets since 2019. Did he even lead him? I think 2019 was the last time he led the team in targets. He's a tight end, and he's going to be 32 this year. He's a complementary piece, as great as he is. A great complementary piece, but he's not going to get 100 targets. He's not going to get 100 targets this year. He's not going to play 16 games, 17 games. He won't. That's where Jennings comes in. He had 113 targets last year. They could give him 125 this year. The more catches, the better, because when he leaves next year, he'll bring back an even better comp pick. But if he's in and out, if he has tendonitis, if he's got an issue, then who is the number 1 receiver on this team? Who's going to lead this team in targets this year? Because it can't be Kittle. It can't be McCaffrey. Is there anyone I'm forgetting?